we're back out on the fields in Perthshire, myself and Marty. Marty's just dead ahead there, digging a hole, hopefully with a good signal. And we're lucky, we've got this small strip of land. I don't know if it's going to be set aside, it's not going to be planted this year, but it's the only piece of land that's arable land that we're so far able to get on. So here's hoping that there's a few decent targets. Let's see what we find. First signal for Martin, he's in with a coin already. Oh, what have we got here, Martin? It is a coin. It is, oh there we go, it's Elizabeth. Sorry, Victoria even. Queen Victoria, looks like a halfpenny or a farthing. It's a farthing. You can see a date there. 9-1, so it's 1891. Martin straight in with a coin. Well done, Martin. Worth a dig. So we're out the hole. I'm not convinced it's a good. It's not out there. It is. What have we got here? Looks like a cap, maybe. Let's give it a clean up. So I had one of these out of a field a couple of months ago, not far away from here. You can see it's got a thread on it and it's some sort of cap. Kind of confused me before because it looks like it's made of lead, like an oil cap or something, but why would you make an oil cap from lead? Surely it would melt with the heat. So if anyone knows, I've got two of these now, let me know. Another find for Martin. What looks like a finial of a piece of furniture. I don't know, maybe a door handle or a little mount that would have been on a writing desk or a little table or cabinet. They used to bring their old furniture into the fields and set them on fire. A way of getting rid of them, and all that would be left are the furniture's fittings like this. Could be Victorian or even Georgian though, so a good age. Very, very good signal. Which I would say is a coin or a piece of aluminium. But let's do a wee live dig, see if it's in the hole or out the hole. It's out the hole. Let's see if it's a coin. Marty's already had a farthing. Queen Victoria. Let's see if my luck is in. Oh, there we go, right there. Oh, is that a coin? Please be a coin. It is a coin, I think. Or is it a button? Oh, no, it's a coin. Right. It looks silver. I'm going to have to give it a clean up. Shouted Marty over. He's going to do the water reveal. So let's see if we can get a bit of detail on it. It looks like a threepence. You can see a 3 and a crown and a date, kind of. Flip her over. And what do we have? Put a wee bit more on it. So, it's silver, and it's Queen Victoria, same as what Marty had, that farthing. So I'll give it a wee dab on the old rag and I'll get back to you. Well, there we go, cleaned up, and I can't believe it, it was a brilliant signal. I thought there's no way it's going to be a tin can, but you know what, I'm going to embarrass myself and do a live dig anyway. And right enough, Queen Victoria. Silver threepence, and the back's got even less taints on it. 1901. So this one was a bit of a mixed signal. Initially when I saw it I thought it was a shape for a dagger or a sword. So this is like the tip of the sheath. So the rest of it would be leather. And that would just basically stop you stabbing yourself in the leg with it. But Not sure, it looks like it's fairly old. However, I'm not sure. Any suggestions, anybody? Let me know. So I've got a good signal. Really crisp, sounds like it could be another coin, but Martin has just shouted me from afar to say he's got something, and I think he said the word Canada. So what you got? Oh, looks like a regimental badge. Here we go. Well done, Martin. It's a cap badge, I think, from obviously Canada. Surprise, surprise. It's got a crown there and the words Canada, and on the back
It's just the stamps through it.
just stamped, but there probably would have been a pin or a bracket there somewhere, so
I think that's where the pin would have been.
yeah, I think you're right. So there we go, it looks like a regimental badge. It's probably Second World War, but it could be First World War. There was a lot of regiments trained in this part of Perthshire. Most of them actually were Polish. The Polish 2nd Tank Brigade, I think it was, were based in this area. But clearly the Canadians were here too. Well done, Marty. Nice one. So back to mine after Marty. Hate to say it, but it sounds just like my last one. Somewhere about there. Oh bloody hell, that's solid. Either that or it's a big lump of iron. Take two out. Marty can tell me if it's in the hole or out the hole. It's out the hole. Still sounds good. It's there. Is that a button?
It's another silver.
Is that a coin?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
It's a coin. Silver
George.
coin.
George
Hang on, where's the water? Oh, we're not going to need water, are we?
George V, I think so.
There we go. George V. It is indeed. So that will be, I don't know, what's that? A sixpence? A threepence? See if that will come off. Maybe do need a wee bit of water. Give us a sec, I'll get the water out. It's a little bit encrusted, so not taking any chances. Don't want to wreck it. There we go, 1933. I think it's a sixpence or a threepence. Let's see what we've got. Yep, it's a sixpence. 1933 silver sixpence of George V. Brilliant, 2 silvers in one day. Thank God Peter's not here, because he'd have probably found both of them.
Oh, in the same line as well.
It is in the same line, isn't it? So, there we go. If Peter had been here, he could have found that. So a really deep signal. God, I'm out of breath. I thought it was going to be a great big lump of iron, but it sounded like it was half decent. And here is what's popped out. 10 inches deep. And I'm hoping it's a buckle. And it is. It's a horse buckle. There we go. So this is off the leather harness of a big Shire horse. Like a big Clydesdale that would have ploughed or pulled the plough in the old days before tractors. So that probably dates from, well, it's certainly going to be probably 1930s, 1920s, but it could be all the way back to the 1700s. So that's been in the ground probably a fairly long time, and I've just happily discovered it. So great, good find. So a bit of a dodgy signal, dug it anyway, been quite quiet, and I got what I think is a .22 caliber and bullet casing. In fact, it's got lettering on the bottom which says Kynoch 22 Hornet. So there we go, it's a Kynoch 22 Hornet. Still, it's a find. So this might well be my last find of today. I didn't film it because I thought it was going to be a metal bracket. I found 2 or 3 of them. And if we knock the soil out, looks like it's not. It's fairly. I think it's modern. I was hoping it was going to be a medieval ring brooch with a central pin, but it's not. It's a more modern something. Could actually be a piece of furniture, maybe off of a drawer, similar to what Marty got earlier. Well, there we go. 2 interesting bits for Marty. We have a beautiful fork. Farmer's having his supper and lost his fork, and a bullet, a very sharp bullet, which I don't know what that will be off of, 243 or something maybe. I'm not very good with my calibers, but some sort of rifle anyway. So there we go, that's the summary of our best finds for a couple of hours. Top right, we've got Queen Victoria 3p, 1901, or a 3p. We've got a 6p, silver 6p of George V, which is 1933. Lovely big horse buckle. And then Marty got the finial, which looks like it's probably off of a cabinet or some sort of writing desk. The very interesting Canadian Army badge, which I'm guessing is probably World War II, but it could be World War I. And then the Victoria farthing. I forget what date that was, 1889 or something I think it was. So there we go, not bad for a couple of hours, and 2 bits of silver.